Hello. My name is Rio Rumi. I'm gonna be playing Disco Elysium again. I just noticed I have some stuff set up a certain way, and I truly hope that that's correct for me. Oh boy. I'm trying to think about. I mean, I know it's been a while. It's been like a week. It's been literally a week. I was hoping to do some gorilla streams last week. That did not work. That did not go as planned, unfortunately. So, but for sure this week I would. Well, not for sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, I burped. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a gorilla stream. And why is it not catching my mouth right? What the heck? Oh, I think it's because I keep looking away. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a gorilla stream sometime this week. Maybe even on Wednesday. But probably not Wednesday, because I just, I'm streaming today, so if I do it tomorrow, I feel like that's not enough of a spacing, you know? So yeah, maybe Thursday or Friday would be good. Or even Saturday or Sunday. I kind of like doing it on the week. Oh, not Sunday. I got invited to a karaoke on Sunday. Which reminds me, I should say that I want to go. I keep forgetting. What? That was me agreeing to it. If you heard the click-clack. I don't go to karaoke or anything, but I really like, you know, I really want to do that kind of stuff and get out more, in different ways. That would be cool. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. And, what else? Do I have anything else that's interesting to talk about? Last week, I went to a Halloween party. That was fun. I went to a Halloween party. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna just start playing soon. Although, let me just check one or two things first, so that, you know, I actually, like, have it set up and ready. Also, I made a blue sky. Oh, a blue sky. I have a Twitter, but now I made a blue sky. It's the same name. RumiVT. I think that, yeah. But it's crazy how many more followers you get on Blue Sky. I wonder why that is the case. I don't think anyone's like actually liking anything I posted, but still, I'm like surprised. Well, I haven't really posted. I posted like barely anything. I'm trying to improve my art, you know. So one of these days, I will be shocking everyone with how incredible my art is. I'm also, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. I'm also working on a human model. You know, to peek behind the curtain a little bit. I'm working on a human model. I have some sketches I've made. I commissioned an artwork, but it's a reference only, like I kind of mentioned before. So, I'm obviously not tracing it or anything like that, but I'm using it as intended as a reference. To kind of... And so, yeah, the art doesn't look anything like it. But I'm working on my human model. We'll see how far if I give up and I try to commission something or what have you. But yeah, it's happening. Even though I have a lot of other things going on. I'm trying to make it work. Okay, I should start playing the game. Sorry, I keep talking. Let me move over. So wait, let me actually make sure the game is all put up and everything. And I will switch over. Aha, perfect. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have anything else I'm missing? I think everything's good. Okay. I just had it open because I know it could be a little frustrating when I haven't even started the game. I don't have anything set up, you know? So it's good. I just did it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I hit something. Okay.
There they both are. Two identical shoes.
Huh?
Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Wait, these don't look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How they fit?
Good. They're balanced.
Oh.
Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
Oh, good.
Truth.
A lady or a person over here?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Plaisance. Interesting. Is this a common French name?
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
What? Oh boy. I don't know if you want me in this space in that case. Look at this guy. He brings weird energy. Maybe Kim will balance me out.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Wow. Wow. No.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Okay. We're gonna be weird. We're gonna be...
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Of course not. I have no money. How could it work?
Annette, yes, my daughter.
Oh, she's her
I hope
daughter?
she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Yeah.
My precious, her dedication brings
so sad.
joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
She's a great value add. Oh my gosh. I'm here to dismantle free market and abolish child labor.
As a young girl should be, with the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
Huh. Why is she tense? I don't understand. Okay, let's look at stuff.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like board games that much. I did not grow up with them. I was more of an action family. But so sitting around playing board games was like not a thing that happened. I played them in my adulthood more, but I don't know. Sometimes I like board games. Okay, I'm not completely against them, but I find that board games make it hard to have like a conversation. I mean, it's good because they create spontaneous moments between you and other people, but I would prefer to play D&D or something else with the person maybe a video game, a cooperative video game, or a cooperative board game, as opposed to a game where we're enemies, which is like 90% of games, you know? So I just think it means that the person is thinking how to outsmart me so much that we actually don't have much of a genuine conversation. But maybe I'm wrong, you know, like maybe I'm just like approaching board games wrong. But yeah, that's what I think.
ReIto is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends? I don't think about it.
Then don't.
Look at me. Who don't have children with me?
Don't be so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, for playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress
Wow,
other
that's
civilizations.
wild.
It'll
It's just buying a bunch of stuff, right? She keeps touching her pendant. They're all about lake trout. Right over here. Interesting. A quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic. Wow, rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Look through the display of books.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
What? What?
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse them.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce. I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power. A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some... The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary to peel back. Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
I don't have enough money. Okay. Interesting. Good to know that it's important. Oh, I'm probably kind of quiet right now. I just realized I'm like sitting really far away. Okay. I mean...
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid help. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage.
Wow.
And will only give wholeness, unity, balance. On the other, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
This is terrible.
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, "The book contains very little explanation on the matter." This knowledge seems to be taken for... The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire.
The territory, maybe? The pale? I wonder. Okay, so in Ireland, there was this area. I'm sure it still exists, right? But maybe it's not called that. That was called the Pale. And it was a zone around the capital. Or below. I was around. My brain is so bad. But there is like some mysticism associated with it occasionally because of the fighting that happened. I wonder if this is like an esoteric version of that. Oh boy, that's me just rambling about random things, huh? Maybe it's like Dreamscape, where there's just this like realm that's pale.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near Pale. Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
Pain threshold.
It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the Pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the Pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days. Okay, but where's the Pale in the context of this? Depending on the potency desired. Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health. Is it any more improbable than anything else that for general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the Pale. Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
Where is the Pale?
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins.
Hello.
Especially if the perambulator performs this ritual.
I just kind of started. I didn't say anything to you.
In a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this Pale territory sounds sort of dangerous.
Half-Light is being a party pooper.
You shouldn't walk in it.
Everything
naked.
I've seen so far about Half-Light seems like it would be excited for this, right? I would love... You don't have to be nude, though, it says, in order for this to work in the Pale. You just have to go to the Pale, which is who knows where that is. Also, yes, hello. Wait, let me say hello. I don't know why I said it there, but yeah.
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations. You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Wow, all of these things sound like interesting books to own, but I have no money right now, so like I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at this stuff.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda.
I remember before McBaseball you said you really liked this game,
and a map of Martinez. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Phantom Isle.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines.
Would it be spoilery
and white
if I looked up if a map exists of Disco Elysium out there in the world? I want to say that that's one of my chief complaints in like books. If I'm reading a book and it doesn't have a map, I'm always like, where is the map? So I'm kind of just getting more and more curious about maybe I could just buy this map and then I'll have it in the game because I think there's a slot for a map.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Huh? What?
Radiating outwards from you.
What?
The suzerain Revachol. With a radius of 80 kilometers, still, the crown jewel of this Isola
why would there be a
barely
mite?
visible. You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu, on Archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers,
oh boy,
on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Leora of the Seven Seas.
There's just too many names of places and no map.
Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness.
Pale?
Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
Isolas. So those are the cardinal directions, or what?
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there.
Connections to other worlds. Oh. So you are connected to other worlds. Interesting. Worlds past the Insulindian.
You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
Interesting.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
I feel like this gets more and more confusing. So, Insulinde is the world as we know it, I believe.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with, to the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
Okay.
Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do.
I live in Jamrock.
Then Forberg.
Knowledge.
It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Okay, well, at least we don't live in Coal City, supposedly, huh?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Rivershell Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent.
Okay.
It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Okay.
No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb.
Interesting.
Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you?
Okay, so, wow, my brain feels like a little hamster is in there just spinning and spinning the wheel, trying so hard to figure out what's going on. I'm trying so hard to understand because there's so much information, and I was told last time that this isn't even all of the information in the game. Like there's so much more. If you pick the knowledge build, you get like a ton of information, which is wild. I bet Burnt Out Quarter is where I live.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights. The
Martinet
sky, the world.
is
You're
where we
still
are.
alive. It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it. Drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the up still. It's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an
I
industrial
want this.
harbour. Even the whirling in rags there.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides,
I see.
they're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed... They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I'm poor. Should I steal? I don't have that little money though. I bet later on down the line, something will really happen where I should just steal. So I'm gonna pay for this.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab.
I will. All right, flashlight. Oh, I can equip things, right? Can I equip things? Wait, okay. So what does this do? Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. Oh my god. Why did I not have this on me before? Okay. Okay, but I don't need this right now. Okay, I gotcha. Is there a way to quick apply this? Oh, like that? Nope. Oh my god. I don't know how any of this works. Unfortunate. Okay. Clothes, items. I need to be able to sell this stuff somewhere. Use interact button in inventory to inspect the item. What is an Okay, what's the interact button? Is it this? Oh. I see. That is... I don't think that's right. What is an interact but just I? Would that be what it is? No, but that's how you click on... Okay, that's how you... Okay, good to know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Map. The Hanged Man. That's... Okay. Okay, the shop is right here. The Hanged Man is, right here. The policeman cloak is right over here. So wait, right over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Exactly right there. It is. I don't think you can see my mouse very easily, but it's here. There's a church, fisherman's shack, Martinet waterfront. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I have a lot to explore. Man. Let's look at this really quick.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really...
Shelves for crime fiction. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work.
I see.
Glossing up what's more, they completely ignore the psychological, not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring...
Goodbye. Wait, okay, so I can't... Oh, okay, I can still go back.
Full of
okay, cool. I need to make more money, somehow. I also need to make 130 reals, which is going to be kind of hard. What's over here?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
The magic room.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Just as you're about to pull
I messed up.
the curtains, the pet...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. But I sense this place is calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. Alright, I'll think about it for a while.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, alright?
What are you? A coward?
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtain. You see a tattered set of curtains and...
Well, look at the trinkets.
You see some kind of charm. An irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Okay.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains room.
We're gonna come back to this. There's clearly something we can do there. So, what is all this over here? It's all snowed on. Books that are snowed on, huh? The government reads your mind using radio technology. Should I have gone in there? Oh no, maybe I should. Okay, I'll explore a little bit and then I'll go in there. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jean Cos from Igagne? Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. A romance book of some kind. Okay, we already determined... Wait, what if... Does... M is map. I'm... Ooh, cool. Now the government knows I'm always thinking about cat girls. Yeah. Cat girls are pretty cool, you know? So, like... It's totally understandable. I feel like they're on everyone's mind. To some degree. Ah! Oh, and how can I click on this? Okay. Oh, it's just telling me where to go. Oh boy. I don't want to pay money, so I'm not going to use this. Oh. You hear distant squall of seabirds. I am a cat that also happens to be a girl. I'm not quite so cool as a cat girl, unfortunately. Oh, what is this? What is this? I'm gonna try to steal it, maybe. Yellow plastic bag frites. Is there anything in there? Oh! I can use it, right? Hold on. Equip this to collect tar from the streets. Okay. Can I... Okay. Oh. Oh boy. I was just informed that my plastic bag is... Yeah, but I get to collect trash now. Eh. Oh, okay. That's how I'm gonna make some money. Okay, I can do that. Where do I sell it? Where am I gonna sell this stuff? Oh, why did it autosave? That was weird. Ah. Can I grab this? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, gotta grab these. I'm gonna be... Oh boy. I'm gonna say this. I love collecting things. So this is actually kind of bad. This game, I'm just going to be spending the next 2 hours collecting trash off the ground. It's like one of my favorite things in games is just to like collect herbs. What's going on here?
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich.
Huh. Who are these people?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Kif, the writer. Please remember to take your time with this game and enjoy every minute of it. Thank you, thank you. I will. I'm going to enjoy picking up trash for sure. I already, hopefully don't forget, but I really want to get that one book in the bookstore. And yeah, I basically, my goal is to not do anything too crazy until I get enough money to pay off the bartender guy. I don't know if I even need to do that, but I kind of want to do it as a goal, you know, as a mini goal. But I know this game is, don't be afraid to fail checks. They're absolutely hilarious. A bookworm, yeah. I want to read. I want to learn the esoteric knowledge and the whatnot. Book cat. Cat, book, worm, cat. Worm, cat, book. Yeah. We'll work on that. But yeah, Kif, I definitely see that there's a lot to this game. I picked the Inland Empire, like the middle option for the start of the game. So I know that somebody was telling me that that's like, you don't learn as much of the history, but like the game already gives you so much information about what's going on. Like there's clearly tons and tons and tons of lore to find out, you know. I'm even wondering, because it mentions worlds in the store with the map. I'm wondering if this is like a Brandon Sanderson Cosmere type situation. Shivers and Inland Empire and Esprit de Corps are the lore givers. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can, it's just that somebody was telling me if you play like the intelligence option instead of the one that I chose, they give you even more information, but maybe not. Maybe like, you know, because you get more encyclopedia and all that. But maybe not. Like, you know, I'm getting a ton of lore anyway.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in the world of soup.
Oh, okay.
Please.
You just get different lore, maybe, right?
Enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass.
These manly men are playing balls.
It's like a...
This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it.
What's it called in English?
Questions.
In Spanish, it's called
Shoot
canicas.
first. Ask
It's like a marble game,
never.
a game with marbles, but they're these look slightly larger, right? Shouldn't I ask what the game is first?
No, you got this. There's
Ooh.
the ball. You're the game.
Yeah, I do. Just like, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm amazingly perfect, but I am a native speaker actually. I I even made like another channel where I would do things in Spanish, like games in Spanish, but then I haven't added anything to it. I'm bad. I keep like, well, I'll maybe one day I'll go back and put stuff on it, but I haven't really been doing anything. Which, you know, it's okay. You have ideas and you put those ideas out there, and sometimes they just don't make sense. Your country subjugated my country. Very wonderful. Interesting. Well, yeah, probably. Very likely. I mean, the country that I'm referring to is also subjugated by a different country, and that's why we speak Spanish. But yes, probably also. Let's see. Hand-eye coordination, medium 10. I'll just try it. Why not? Did I do it? I don't even know how to play the game, though.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You make
Even more epic. Yes! You know, it would be really cool if I knew, like, Burapeche or something like that. But I do not know. I do not know any of that kind of stuff, so... Because I think for me it would be Burapeche. But I do not know it. It sounds pretty cool, though. Let me see. You're immediately surprised by the balls. Like, oh wait, no matter, you'll make it work.
This is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Oh. Feel the ball, take in the surroundings. I don't even know how to play this game, though. What if I throw it the wrong way?
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth.
I know my hand-eye coordination is good right now.
It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning. Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrated.
Sister colony, though. That's interesting.
Have merged into a single entity.
The man ball?
The man ball
oh boy, oh
is
boy.
ready. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball. You know, that's the other reason why I was like conceptualizing playing, having stuff in Spanish, was because I was like, it would be kind of cool. I know, the man ball, right? Isn't that so weird, McBaseball? Also, every character here is as layered as you hope. Yeah, they seem pretty, like, they have a lot of depth to them. Also, I talked about this before. I wonder if you've heard of this, but the character, the, you know, different aspects, I don't know what you would call them. Wouldn't they make a really, really cool tarot deck? I feel like this would be a cool tarot deck. And like this would probably be like the different suits. Although I guess, yeah, this would actually be perfect for the different suits. Ha 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 ha. That's what I keep going back to mentally. I'm like, this would be so cool for a tarot deck. It's nifty. Yeah. Are you big on tarot deck reading and stuff? I've done it like a few times. Oh yeah, MBTI. I'm INTJ. INTJ for the MBTI. For tarot deck reading, I've done it like 2 or 3 times. I think it's interesting. Ooh, INFP. Pretty cool. I think it's interesting when you look into the MBTI, you know, like, and you, but like, to some degree, like tarot or whatever. Oh, hey, new here. Who's your favorite skill so far? I keep distracting myself as well. I cannot complete a sentence. Okay, so I think Shivers is my favorite. So far, this is the one I like the most. Esprit du Corps is for cool people.
I don't think I've even gotten it much. Oh, no, wait. I have, I think. But so far, I really like Shivers. I would love to see more. Understand cop culture. Oh, interesting. I've got to put points in it, I think. I assume that the number is how much you can add to it, right? But I haven't been able to level up anything yet, except for I think I chose to update savoir-faire, which I don't know if it was a good idea or not, to be honest. You shiver in the wind, and so does the city. Yes. Yes. The hairs on the back of your neck lift up, and you have a heightened sense of something. Volition is for depressed people. Ah. I haven't even gotten anything related. Oh. I think the one that I dislike is so far is authority, actually. Which is funny because I like authority. I like having authority in things in real life, but in this it just feels so ham-fisted, you know?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor.
So this
running at
one
maximum
is
efficiency.
hand-eye coordination that I'm using right now. Okay.
Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. That some
Come
would
on.
still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Oh, it's pseudo-fascist, but makes for comedy at least. Okay, well that's good. I think I used it. Oh, you know what? I kept saying it like if I never use a spirit du corps, but I don't know how if I'm pronouncing that remotely right. But it comes up all the time. Just kidding. It comes up all the time for me. I just totally forgot that it does. Inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh, it's like a shot put. Why did I shot put it? That's not even mine.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Huh?
What the hell is your problem?
Huh? I'm a god of track and field. Why would I have a problem with anything?
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Wait, what?
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 balls.
I knew it. But also there's way more than 5 on this. Pétanque.
Yes, pétanque.
Pétanque.
You ruined our pétanque game.
It's weird
We want
because
our
a spirit
bull
du
back.
corps. Hold on. A spirit du corps lets you read the mind of Kim and know events happening far away. I won't give away much. Oh, read the mind of Kim. Oh yeah, you can kind of intimate why he's doing something. It's like, oh, this is cop speak for this or that, right? And there was a moment where you could tell what the other cops were doing in your station. So you haven't spoiled anything yet. That makes sense though. Yeah. Because it was like, oh, that's yeah.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer?
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You are as a goddamn bull.
Okay, sure.
Good. Mistakes
Yeah,
are
I get it.
forgiven. When men at least
Yeah.
try to right their wrongs.
Yeah,
I
the
believe you will try.
I
Now, why
yeeted
did
it.
you approach us?
But look, it's... See, that's what I actually look like, apparently. With the terrifying grin on my face. Look at that. I am hiding it because it's so horrific. Maybe sorry if people want to see his face. But I just like, I like hiding him. He's too scary.
Just talk. It'll smooth things
Yeah.
over.
It was
Old
gone.
people like attention.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement in Martinez. The union is the law, so can you really blame them?
Okay, we'll have to find the ball somehow. Oh, but... Okay. By the way, I just searched for DE streams and found this. Very cool. Ah, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you found it. I've based detective behavior. Yeah. We'll get it. Because look, okay. Here's my... Follow me here, okay? Real quick. Oh, I didn't have to do all that. I'm like right here somewhere, right? Which means I probably... No, I'm like right here. Which means I probably threw the ball over here, in front of the church. So, I just need to go to the church, right? That's probably where I'll get it. That's what I think. That's what I believe. Okay? We'll see if that's true or not. It's probably gonna be in like the mouth of a bird or something weird, or I don't know. A statue, because it's a church. Oh, you got this in your recommended. Yay! Yay! Jesus, took me 5 days to find a map. Lol, you got it on day 1. Okay, I really wanted the map. I'm not gonna lie to you, I even thought of looking up like the map ahead of time. Not where it was, but what it looked like so I could get a feel for things, but I didn't. I didn't because I found it right after that. I probably wouldn't have done it, you know? I probably would have needed someone in the chat to tell me, I give you permission to go and look at the map ahead of time. But I didn't because it was right in front of me and I was in the shop. And I bought it right away. Because it was only 90 cents, so I could afford it. I mean, the game is basically letting you buy it, right? Oh, and I also found a bag on the ground. But I haven't gone to the Freet. There's probably a bunch of places that you went first that I never even went to, you know? That's kind of how these things go, so... I haven't explored a lot of things. Because this, like we were talking about, this game is massive. There's a lot to it.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the
Cop
effort
is
to
a
bring order
pejorative.
to our streets.
Why is it a pejorative?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
And don't be afraid if you don't understand the other nations and organizations beside Revachol and Moralitern. It's still so complex even after I read the novel that came before this game. Oh, interesting. Okay, yes. In my first playthrough, I was like I said before, I don't know if you heard me. I'm like a little hamster. In my brain there's like a little hamster and he's running on the wheel, trying so hard to understand everything that's happening. So first I was like, okay, is Martinet, this is Revachol. That, like, I was trying to find out what the city was, if there was a district or whatever. Like, you know, and I was like trying so hard. And then there's in something, inversion, or which I assume is the known world. If I go to the map again, they'll say the names of things. It seems to be the known world, and there are other stars, potentially, question mark, or other continents. Seems unclear. What the insulars are? Isolars? Something like that? Isolas? Oh boy. See? Look at me. I've just heard it a little while ago, and already I'm struggling to kind of remember what that was. Because like we were saying, it's so complex. There's so much to it, but I love world building. That's one of my favorite things in games and things like that. And I love reading sci-fi and some fantasy, and that's one of my favorite things is world building. Isolas is the archipelago. Okay. Archipelago is there's okay. I see. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm still learning, but yeah. It's okay. I got all my DE lore from fanfiction. Oh, Bucaleon. That's a good place to get lore from, though, right? Yeah. The great poets of our time were explaining things to you. Along with your preferred pairings or other things. Lol, actually, a lot of people got lore from fanfic. No, but I think it's DE fanfic is the best too. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm not against fanfic. Like pairing or non-pairing based fanfics I think are really fun, you know. Let me see. It's like if I think I can still remember like one of the first fanfics I ever read that was like I really liked. Oh boy. Okay, no, actually, let's fanfic is good. We've agreed. We like fanfic. Let's move on. I'm just gonna get stuck in my brain. Okay.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Yeah, you want... Also, Isolas means continent, I think. That's what I thought. Yeah, because, Isolas sounds like Islas, right? Which is islands. Which would make sense why it would be the archipelagos. Archipelagos, because it's like saying there's a bunch of islands, right? But, yeah. But, the way that it was framed, I was like, and the world is so different from what I'm used to, that I was like, maybe it's a Brandon Sanderson Cosmere situation where there's like, different planes of existence. But, I mean, nothing in the game so far has indicated that there's actually magic. It's just that the game has this aspect of, like, multiple aspects of your skills that keep making me go back to feeling like there's some kind of magic. Wait, is Isola not a real English word? I don't think it is. At least I've not heard it. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, obviously. I haven't heard of it. A Song of Ice and Fire. I liked A Song of Ice and Fire. But if you like world building, Brandon Sanderson's A Way of Kings, the Stormlight Archive series is pretty immersive. Also, I will always, till my dying day, I will recommend Will White's Cradle series. The first book is kind of a slog, but as you progress, it gets more and more world buildy, and it's so good. I love it. Okay. Sorry. This is Dude Did Not. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk where I talk about books, but let me move on. Okay. Do you know anything? We already asked him that. You seem to be playing in a crater. I could have asked him this.
The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted. Does it have anything to do with the bullet holes I've seen around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse.
Right.
You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose a name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
I like Rene Arnaud. He seems pretty cool. He could just like follow me around and give me information about things. Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
What?
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
What?
We didn't so. And we lacked caliber.
Excuse me?
God bless him. But the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Oh, I heard somebody say that recently that "excuse me" is cringe. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm occasionally very cringe. Okay. What? Why shell them here in Martinet? We didn't though, and we lack caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough. I keep getting distracted because there's so much. A lot of these characters are biased. Hee. Well, of course, I feel like everybody, everybody has their own perspective about events and things, and they have their own like morals that they're bringing to the table. Yeah, excusez-moi. So they're bringing it to their table. So It's kind of interesting. Kind of, if you want to look at it that way, everybody's an unreliable narrator to some degree. Let's see. Why they should have chosen a place away from people and building. Well, sure.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. And to soften the commies up first. Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling. A sign of mental deterioration in the preceding
An old man would say that.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08.
Aha!
The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Okay. It's like a World War I analog.
This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Am I confusing the World Wars? Might have been World War II. Hold on a second. Yeah, but like I feel like there's some analogs, right? Clearly, if they're speaking French, there's like, I mean, not that I'm going to 100% take it that way, but there is an argument for saying like, oh, you know, let's look at this game from a perspective of we're in France or a France analog. So that's kind of what I'm wondering about.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that, they're the lesser evil. Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
Yeah, I'm thinking of World War II. Like, the Battle of Dunkirk, which was, oh god, which was a French port, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking of right now.
He approves of this radical
Not that it's
approach.
the same.
Knows it was
I'm back for the disco.
necessary.
Hello, Noid. Hello. Welcome to the disco, where I'm learning. This little kitty cat is putting on a school uniform and learning. That could have been a fun thumbnail. The world is different in one big massive way. You'll find out later. Okay. Yeah. It does feel very, very. Okay. I don't know what that is, obviously, but it clearly, just based on the way it is, it seems very different. Not just like, you know. And I'm still wondering about if there's a magic component. So we'll see.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well,
Great.
it's your own damn fault.
That was the
You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Interesting. Oh boy. I got distracted and I don't remember what I was gonna say there, but that's okay. We move. We learn. Coalition. Oh, the scabs. The scabs is what I was thinking of. Because he was talking about it's being like a union controlled right now, right? And the scabs are against the union. Moralintern. Okay, I don't remember what Moralintern is. Am I supposed to know? Oh, right. And Moralintern, we learned in the bookstore something about innocence. Like an innocence movement, Innocentian movement. I wonder if there's this is related to that. Moralintern, moralism, some kind of thing. I don't know, we'll have to see. I might be just truly grasping at straws. Innocence is a watchword. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Watch out for it. Okay. Let's see. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for hard working class to take over. Foreign players cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. I don't know about that. Commies just don't understand how money works. Oh boy. I'm gonna say this.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
Wait. Didn't we learn that King Guillaume, or am I thinking of Frisel, was crazy? Huh. That he was part of the reason that things went so bad was because he mismanaged things?
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world.
Yeah, okay.
Wiped away,
Okay,
and
no,
now it's
right.
neon signs with
Whoops.
toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Stupid music on the radio, what?
This is just what the commies wanted.
The
This was
toothpaste
plan
ads.
all along.
I don't
This
know, I
is
feel
what
like
they
toothpaste
wanted
ads
to
are good
replace
for
the
you.
role of the suzerain with.
What? I'm sorry, I'll try to stop talking over them. That's the juicy bias. Oh, I see. I'm getting it now. Bukalon. Hopefully don't feel spoiled because I am trying to keep the overflow of info ease in more nicely. I think you are doing a good job. You're like towing the line. But like it's I don't think you're spoiling anything yet, you know? So I don't know if that sounded rude. I meant like you're doing a good job of like managing not spoiling me. That's how I feel, at least. And if that changes, I'll let you know. So don't worry about it too much. How does Felipe? And plus, like, you know, if I ask a question, you know, you can answer it, you know. Otherwise, like, unless I'm saying like, oh, I'm just opining, you know. I'm just wondering aloud. How does Philippe the Third factor into this? Oh, okay. There we go, Philippe. That's the one I was thinking of as well. Renee is a fascist. Cough. Aww. Well, then maybe I could use authority on him.
He doesn't. That was 100 years ago.
Ah,
It
yeah.
had nothing to do with anything. Damn Frisel.
Okay,
He
see.
was a king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Hoi polloi apparently is like a real term, right? Because this is the second time I've heard it.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel.
Uh-huh.
He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Ah. Hoi polloi. But what is the benefit of using hoi polloi instead of masses? And why is it asterisked in this game? Like some other terms are. Is it a French word? It doesn't sound French to me, but it could be. I'm just curious. Ah, you sound smarter. Very, very, yes, I see. Very important. Very important. Okay. Asterisks are for emphasis. Oh, gotcha. Let's see.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
No. They haven't forgotten already. I have I have a problem. My brain is messed up. I got smacked around. I drank too much. And by smacked around, I mean I probably like fell off the couch, fell off the out of the tub, you know. I smacked myself around from drinking is what it looks like. I don't know. We'll have to see what happened that night. Three nights ago? I don't know what happened. Yeah. Feels like I'm your encyclopedia. Yeah, you're the encyclopedia. That's who you are. You got it. You can't take it back now.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
This game has like 3 main political quests: communist, moralist, and fascist, in order of how interesting they are. Don't be afraid to pursue whatever. Interesting. I mean, knowing me, it will really depend on the choices in the moment. 4, actually, I think. Ooh, 4. Ooh. Is it like an anarchist option that's like not interesting, or yeah? Smash billboard on the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The words daredevil driver sound
Was it
ominous
me
to
or was that Kim? KCM Salami. Oh?
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a water lock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Interesting. Who do you think it would be? I mean, it's probably me. But I just thought it would be funny if, like, Kim... Because the motor car, the vehicle that he rode in on, is very, like, off-road style, you know? So it'd be very funny if, like, cool and collected Kim is like, bah, jumping off of a billboard to get over here. I mean, I probably confused which side of the city was on. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm a hard-boiled detective, and I'm on the case.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Yay!
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Ah, delicious. Thank you, thank you. Delicious. Do I have some? No. Okay, well. That's fine. I guess. I didn't. What's this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes.
I see, I
In
see.
the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Well, it's me. I know it's me. I just liked to pretend that it was Kim, okay? I just wanted to pretend. But it's clearly me. That's probably where my gun is. Oh, it's probably washed down somewhere and it's unusable.
This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge
Trivial
that lets you cross
success.
the canal.
Yes.
But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
I have to move the sign somehow.
Pull the lever all the way up until the metal click. Nothing happens.
Okay.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal.
I understand.
Some other way.
Maybe the killer used your vehicle and drove off. Oh, maybe.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yes. There is a sign. So maybe I'll wait and it'll fix it for me. Okay. My current task, which is not really a task, but I've decided to give that to myself, is that I'm going to collect trash. Trash. Ah. Uh-huh. I bet I'm gonna have to go into the sewers at some point. Food for thought, and the best food is thought. Yes, delicious thoughts. Stealing the thoughts of others, like some kind of a mind flayer or something. Maybe it was a crazy car racer. Maybe it was the bookshop lady. Who knows?
You
Could be
see
any.
a Samurai street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at the name, ceiling is embroidered over.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
I'm not committing any crimes. Look at me. I'm incredible and happy. Oh my gosh.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is...
From out on the bay,
Oh.
a cool wind gathers.
It was the child
It
in
sweeps
the
into the
bookstore.
city,
Knew it.
tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand.
Huh?
Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering.
You're
Mine.
very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
I have police questions for you. That's okay. We'll play around.
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
Ah,
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse.
I could.
Everything looks cool on a guy like you.
I could buy some of
Take
this
your
stuff.
time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and
What?
funny man act. Questions.
Huh. There's no way I can get money from him. Come on. Horrific Tivy style. Yes! Yes, thank you. The madness inherent in the tie will help me with inherent silliness. Maybe it was the cat. Maybe it was that cat covering the portrait of the great... Covering the portrait of Dick Mullen. I didn't see that unless... Are you spoiling it? Is that his name? Because I haven't learned my name yet. No, what if you've spoiled it? No. We'll find out. We'll find out. I had a run where the tie didn't talk at all, and it blew my mind when I picked different schools. Oh, yeah. I picked this school because it sounded the most interesting, but I'm sure if you pick, like, the brawler one, it's, like, completely different. I assumed, yeah, you were talking about the main three options, and then you could do the custom build, which would have more points in one versus the other already. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol.
Ooh.
I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here.
No shame,
No
only freedom.
shame, only freedom.
Oh, I said that earlier. I'm covering it on purpose because he freaks me out. Unless you really want to see it. I can move myself if you really want to see it. I could do that. Just for you. There you go, just for you. You can see him peeking over my kitty ear. Look at that smile, though. Oh, boy. It's just mesmerizing. It's just so bloated and... Okay. Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it. Okay, It's an expression of pain. You know what, Luke? I actually got it. I actually got that and said it. And then the game, you get no benefit from it, but they're like, you guessed it correctly. You're smiling through the pain. I wouldn't smile through the pain. I would frown. I'm frowning when I'm in pain. He's just built different from me, I guess. Expression of pain in disco. Where do you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers. Oh, no need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale.
Uh-huh.
Anything you want. 50, anything for you.
Super disco.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire.
Uh-huh.
The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Yum, apricots are delicious.
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
I'm sure the spirit decor will explain why.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow
Yum,
them.
apricots.
But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws.
I'm half the time in pain. I'm sorry, Noid. That's unfortunate. Sometimes I get hip pain because I hurt myself cycling. A while ago, I had a bad accident. But that's when you do your stretches, if you can. If that's possible for you, you know. Otherwise, I'm sorry, that sucks.
Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
Apricots are important symbolism, maybe? How so? I've never really thought about apricots. They're delicious, but they don't really, like, I don't think I've eaten an apricot in many years.
Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things.
Okay, I don't have anything. Immortality.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
Don't be shy. These are
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester.
economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand. Buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your
No luck? Why not take another look, officer? Keep supporting the economy.
Put skill points into composure to open this back up. Interesting. No, thank you. No, specific to the game. Oh, okay. Don't tell me, don't tell me.
Slaves, basically. Perched
Imply
atop
it to
them
each
like
other.
Conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers. Ultra sick.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off the...
A pair of found ultras. The design.
Those sneakers, mister.
No.
Those sneakers are the latest found...
I don't need
These
that.
once respectable speakers have been conquered. Reduced to a mere prop.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers.
This
The
is
sneakers
confusing.
are the stars here. Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the...
These once respectable speakers have been conquered. Reduced to a mere prop. By the...
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at these, officer. These speakers are...
Okay. That confused me for some reason. In my country, we get uke stores, which is basically a store for secondhand clothes. Oh, some in real life lore. For some reason, the place I'm thinking of right now is Gandhi, which is stores that sell secondhand books and stuff. But there's a bunch of secondhand stores. Or well, actually no, Gandhi doesn't sell secondhand. Why am I thinking that? It's a bookstore. It's a bookstore chain. Why is my brain doing that? I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, trash. Trash. We got it. I'm sorry. This is now me picking up trash. No. I don't want you. Sorry. I need my trash. Thank you. Trash. I should go to sleep now. Okay. Thank you for coming. Have fun sleeping. Yeah, rest is very, very important. Maybe I'll see you next time I play Buka. Yeah, good night. What's this? Like an eggshell. Cracked pavement. Enormous bowls. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha tee-hee. Let's check out and see. Maybe they're just right over here. Who knows? Maybe that's where they got thrown to. I don't know what I think I'm just trying to see if I could find the balls around here. But I think they are gonna be at the church. That's what I think. Hello, core boy. That's gonna be my guess. Oh, I keep forgetting I can run. We're picking up trash. We're the trash patrol because trash is gonna be money. Why does this not take off? Head east or north, streamer. I'm heading north now. I'm in search of trash. Wait. What's over here? Oh, it's the same, the back end area. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh. Hehehe. What is this item? Wait, where the... Ampule of ammonia? Wait. Wasn't there like a little pill thingy? Where... Bullets? Ah. I went north, though. I'm going north. Oh, east is to the left. Ah. Oh, where I'm going right. Oh, based on the map. Okay. I see what you're saying. So, hold on. Wow. I'm just gonna click on every single thing. So this isn't north. You're saying. We love finding 0.15 real as we scavenge through the trash. Yes! We're little raccoons! We're discovering all the trash. And, oh. From the last DE stream. Well, okay. But I'm confused about the cardinal directions. Oh.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows. You peer into the faded marks in the stone.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo!
Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in.
You okay there?
Man, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at? Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old. Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago, but no, these do not warrant an investigation.
But why am I so bothered by them? Scavenging the dumps for $1 a day is super third world country aesthetic. Well, hey, I have a 130 real debt, so I need to pay it. I don't want to owe money. I don't like owing money.
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective.
Oh, wow, Kim, I get it. My country currency is real. Ooh, real. Just saying. Ask money from people like a true poverty person. I don't want to. Is that really the way to get money from people? Like, is that really what you're supposed to do? Ooh, a hat. On the real for real. Oh, I didn't want to, though. But maybe I have to. Maybe I'm going to be forced to by this game. I wanted to make my money a different way. So gray means I can't go in, right?
There must be another way into the building.
Okay. Oh. Let me go this way first. Nope. Okay, fine. I'll try to ask people, I guess, sometimes. I will try to remove my shame. What is that? I'm still gonna pick up trash because I want to.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Huh? Who, me? Eh?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
But it doesn't mean you have to. Okay.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's
No response. I assume that I can continue. What is this? Eh. I'm going to collect all the trash. Interesting. Ooh, there's a boat. Magnesium. Oh, morale, but not health. Uh-huh. Shadows on the water, green plants under calm surface. Some containers can be opened with pry bars. Equip a pry bar on your right hand if you want. Okay. And some with redacted. Ah.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Ah. Shakes her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold. Data expunged. Ask Joyce for money.
I was
Oh boy.
dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this
A
matter, I will.
lynching.
Gladly.
I love using redacted for anything spoiler. That is pretty fun, actually.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview.
Why, Kim?
I should let you know that
Why?
he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
But there's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief even.
You're so
Lieutenant is
evil,
actions-
Kim.
Interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Speak truth to Joyce.
It's
Truth
hard
to
to get
power.
a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Huh.
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Truth is a woman, as Nietzsche said.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Racist behemoth. Is he the... Is it because you're like a coalition member? Because the coalition is like, United Kingdom?
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
Uh-huh.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Don't worry, I'll make my own choices, Noid. I will see what I do, you know. Ultimately, depending on what happens in the moment, I might ask for money. We'll see. Let's say I was not making this kind of progress.
Mr. Clare told him to... fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
I actually didn't pick up on this the first time I played, but I had to do a double take when I heard that just now. What you're getting something out of this now that you're watching someone else play it? Like, from the conversation that they're having? Because I'm still trying to piece everything together, you know? I'm trying my best here to figure out what they're what they're getting at. Because of course, yeah, like your memory is piecemeal.
Sounds like usual aggressive
Yeah.
posturing.
Oh yeah, authority's right. It's been 4 years and I'm still learning new things about this game. Yeah, there's a lot to learn. What are their demands? I know I keep saying that, but it doesn't stop being true.
There are leaflets everywhere and banners. Every worker, a member of the board.
I'm gonna be a moderate right now, which is ultimately a bad choice, you know, in terms of stuff like this. But I'm going to make the choice. Okay. Yeah, the fact that she referred to medical coverage and overtime as significant concessions is not something I remembered from playing in the past, lol. Yeah. It's like, this is like a basic thing, you know? If you think about it. I mean, now. It is now. What a centrist moment. I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
I see. They're trying to function like a true democracy, potentially?
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Workers can't be kings. The king is the king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. Huh.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
Like, you don't even know what they want?
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this
Yeah,
lynching?
I would love to know that.
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Huh? From the boya? Huh.
This checks out.
Reaction speed. We gotta find this call me mañana. Call me mañana.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Ravichal's puppet role. Especially since my country has been colonized by 3 different empires. Yeah. They all occupy with some kind of intention. And then when they get overrun by something else, you get screwed over, you know? And they've also taken something with them that was yours. The scabs, she raised her brow. You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock come to plead for work?
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you.
Ah.
Not right now, at least.
Interesting.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
I wouldn't say rescued, more like under new management. Yes. I understand this is a reference, but I don't know what to what, but it's still true. Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen.
Huh.
And I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Megamind. Oh! I haven't seen that movie in a long time. It's pretty good, though. His twin brother, Edgar. Interesting.
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Interesting.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Interesting.
The Débardeurs Union was once a
That's her
perfectly normal
bias.
institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect will be...
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
Everard and Edgar.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
basically a socialist mob?
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always
But if we got
hungers.
rid of those 2 guys, maybe the Union could have a stronger leader. I don't know. There's a lot of options. We can still take a route that benefits them and then get rid of them, maybe. I don't know.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union.
Ah.
She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. or
Maybe I
coming to
could
work.
convince her.
Ever. And downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines
She's not
suspected
dead.
foul play, but the point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets.
Interesting.
For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Oh, I can't do this. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Oh, I have to say one of those two. No spoiler. Well, you're kind of saying that I can't get rid of them. So maybe it is a spoiler, huh? No. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I might not even choose any path related to them at all, you know. I mean, obviously I'll have to meet them. But we'll see what happens with them. Because, like we were saying before, people have their own personal biases. It's in her best interest for those guys to be taken out of the picture anyway. So she could be saying things about them that aren't fair, you know? Let's see. I mean, although they are doing something pretty sketchy by switching over. Like flip-flopping. It's possible after a night... and really don't know about different endings. Okay. It's possible after a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world. Or, I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything, this world, this city, nothing. Huh. We're corrupt in a good way. Though I hardly know if it applies. Yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine...
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional. But
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid...
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Yeah.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Sure, there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement
I
credentials.
will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors.
You're in. but expect her to drive a hard.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
The game has a lot of different endings and all so interesting. Tip, don't be afraid of save scumming, lest you miss the most profound moments of the game. Oh boy, I'm scared of that though, because how do I even know when to save scum, you know? Right on that moment, I would be like, what did you call my amnesia? You jerk! You monster! Okay, let's see here. I will try to remember. Is there a save option? Or is it just the escape and quick save? Oh, you can't quick save during conversations? Okay, that's good to know. I have save scummed every moment out of that same fear, lol. Yeah, because, you know, I almost missed the important part of the ending, too. Oh, my gosh. Knowing me, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
They're profiting from this trade.
Yeah.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resource, or you can recover your badge. Though, if I may be blunt with...
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Sure. Sure, Kim. Ooh, it auto-saved for me. It knows.
It's not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and, you know, not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
That we don't investigate the drug trafficking. Let me see, hold on, sorry. How do you feel about Kim Kitsuragi? I don't know how I feel about him. He feels like an NPC that's meant to help me along without letting things get too kooky, you know? It wasn't worth the loss of that special feeling of failure. I have save scum the whole game and feel sad about it. Oh. Actually, truth. Okay, yeah. You know, I mean, I feel like I could easily play this game. Not save scum. I played, Inscription, and there were only like 2 or 3 times in the game that I actually did that. Kim is pure sexiness. Kim is pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He has a good voice too. A lot of the voices in this game are really good though. But yeah, I mean, I can always come back to the game again, you know, like I could play a bunch of different games and then try it again and see something different. Like I played Mass Effect forever. I mean, many times, and I still enjoy it. We must marry Kim. Are we allowed to marry Kim? I don't know if that's on the table. I feel like I have to get rid of this grin of pain, and I have to get the alcohol out of my system before I could even try to convince him to marry me, you know? I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with
We'd never hear that.
proposes. We ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome
of
this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay. Yeah. We tell her it's done and demand... Yeah, of course. Yes. If the laws of nature allowed it, I was bear his child. Hey, you know, science is improving every day. It could happen. Kim has a halo. He is the GOAT. I mean, he seems pretty cool. He seems like he's meant to be a mentor in a way and like help us along. Because otherwise we would just not be able to. I mean, we could probably do this without him. Maybe, but the endings would all be a bad ending type of game. Besties twinning. We've got to twin with our bestie. We got to get him to love us. Yeah. Kim. Not gay for words are hard. Whoa. Couldn't say the words. Yeah, but you know, Kim is special. He's an exception, right? Okay. What do you propose we don't investigate? We could just, you know, find my badge.
I'm sure you will, detective.
Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing.
And
Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
He's the rule. He's the rule. He rules. This is the Church of Kim. Thank you for coming. It's quite straightforward. Oh. Wait. From the Samaran Isola. Didn't we just meet a guy from there? I forget his name already.
Ingredients for what?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
It's in the speakers. It's in the speakers. Yeah. It's gotta be. The clothing is just a ruse. I'm saying it now. Okay. Let me get this straight.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter.
But don't spoil it, of course, if I'm wrong, but that's my guess.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city.
Right.
Once they reach Jamrock,
Lorry
they're
drivers.
distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Huh? A traditionalist thing to say about him? What do you mean? Well, she said it's coming from a place. And there's a guy who is from that place. So that's why I'm guessing that. Or are you talking about something else? I mean, it could be a different person, you know? But, I mean, in real life, sure. It would be silly to do something like that. But in a game where there's only one person... Okay. I wouldn't get it. Yeah. Okay, perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries... I'm no Nazi. I'm a traditionalist. Oh. What is that? We'll see. We'll see what that's from. A traditionalist. You could just imagine them saluting, I guess. The normal salute. The normal salute. Or maybe the traditionalists have their own. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries, blah, blah, blah.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver...
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another.
Well, yeah, she cannot know. She cannot know. We have to know.
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct...
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
There's no coincidence. Yeah, I saw the lorries. They're all jammed up. So I can always do that in a little bit. It's no coincidence.
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
A lorry jam in Jamrock. Wait, I thought we are not in Jamrock. I thought we're in Martinez right now.
Thousands of liters
But
of
pretty
raw
close,
ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
Yeah.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kitsuragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity.
I think
I'm sure
Martinez
you
and
understand.
Jamrock isn't Revachol. I thought Jamrock was on the other side of the bridge, and we are in Martinez, and Revachol is like the... I think we talked about this before. And let's check this really quick if it says it. Revachol zone of control. Martinez district. Okay, in Jamrock corridor. Okay. So Martinez is the name of the district. It's a little confusing, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, so Martinez is the name of the district. And then Jamrock is the quarter, so that's like the big city. Wait, or that's the city inside of a city type thing, maybe. And Revachol is like the actual... Both Precinct 41 and Precinct 47 own it. Interesting, interesting. Why is there a giant egg, huh? A little power struggle. Wait.
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going...
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many...
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local business... Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely. Then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver
to
who'll
Jamrock.
open up to you.
She's talking about it like... because Martinez is not considered by many. I see.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, but she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Right.
Yes?
We'll take the case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my report,
Wait, she had tea
there
on
are
her.
at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
I'm listening to this stream while working on my own narrative game. Ooh, cool. I hope me playing this in the background makes the algorithm favor you. Thank you so much, Coreboy. Thank you. May the algorithm gods be in my favor, right? Thank you. I'm also taking notes on how DE handles the dialogue, too. Right, a writer. It's interesting. Dialogue is, I think, a very difficult part of writing. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Hopefully some of them will know something.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least.
Yeah.
You should have the time you need.
Let us be writer friends. Ooh, you've made a friend with a stranger. Dialogue is... Yeah, writers must unite. Well, the algo put you on my front page, so I guess it worked. Ooh, thank you, GeoFalk. I don't know why I'm thanking you, but also thank you for coming, you know? I had something about maybe you like Disco Elysium. I was playing it, and they were like, hey, I mean, maybe you'll like this kitty cat playing Disco Elysium. Yeah, that's writer enough. Yeah. I'm not a writer by trade, but I am a game dev. Yippee! Yeah, exactly. Writing... don't sell yourself too short, Coreboy, you know? Obviously, writing is very, very difficult, but you might be surprised. Sometimes I've read my writing from like a long time ago, and I'm like, dang, that's really good. How do I get back to there? How do I get back there? I've actually never once played it, nor seen a playthrough of it. Seems neat though. Oh, that's so funny. I would just assume that it would be people who like have played this game before. But you can always play it as well and like take a completely different route if you want to. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for the vote of encouragement, and also same, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's like if you, I mean, to be fair, I was writing a lot at that time, and I haven't written in a while. So it was like I had like, it's a muscle almost, it can be, and I was like untrained in it now. So I was like, wow, that's so cool. I don't even know, like, that's so different for me now, you know. Writer, hands on fire. Yeah, write day and night. I mean, not really. That would be bad for you, but you can write a lot.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Seemingly bottomless thermal cup. There's nothing in there. She's an actor. She's drinking from an empty cup. So you seem rich. Can I have some money? Yeah. Huh. Oh, boy. I just... We'll see. Hold on. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. Really good. If you keep working on it, if you keep writing different scenarios, that's another good thing I liked doing. You give yourself like different topics to write on, and that can help your writing expand and change. I was writing a little snippet for a D&D session, and I, for the life of me, couldn't find a word to describe the acoustic nature of a space that echoes a lot. Oh. That is a good point. It's, I mean, it's like the emptiness of something, right? Yeah, reverberation, I'm sorry. Wow, words are hard. Reverberance, yes. I'm glad that everybody else got it, because I was like, I don't know. The room is empty, and that's why it's reverberating, but I couldn't think of that word. Practice, the more you do something, the better you get at it. Wait, are you sure? Huh? What? But yeah, writing needs to be practiced or you forget things. Wait, reverberation? Is it not right? I don't know. Or are they the same? They're the same thing. That's the same thing. It's just like a different, what is it called? Huh. So many variations of the same word. Yeah. Wait, yeah, it's the same word because it's just being used in a different context. Like a state of reverberance, or the reverberance of something upon something else is a reverberation, right? The game is really cool, man. There are racist, communists, racist killers, racist fascists, racist, and Kuno. What is Kuno? You're really focused on that one, huh? There's also mean kids. There's also really mean kids that say weird stuff. They definitely need to see a therapist. Okay, you seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. Oh boy, no. Actually,
this reality.
Nah, she's scared. It's related to that medical episode. I'm having trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. Huh.
Of course, the situation is precarious.
Okay, I got scared. Oh, yeah, like Kuno. Ah. Is it the kids? You seem rich, can I have some money, you're on a boat.
Yes, I am. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
Understood.
She nods attentively.
The boat? No, It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
That's so sad.
The word "it" feels strange.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
The game encourages you to be blunt. Be brave, streamer. I'm so scared. I was playing Brave the Forest and Brave the Stones. I was playing Dredge, and I kept like being a little scaredy cat, a coward.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
I love Dredge. Dredge is a fun game. It's very fun. I love the little spoopy quality. Need to play the DLC at some point. I do too. I do too.
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has...
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified...
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming.
Yeah.
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas.
What happened the other
finished once. The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter, much like the one I'm on now.
This game is like exposure therapy. Exposure to all sorts of different people, or still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
I don't?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials. I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
About the boat?
Oh, she does have stuff in the cup. Exposure to hell. For hell is other people. I seem to be the hell that other people are experiencing, to be honest with you.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't actually want to look at the license.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
You are the hell. Go forth with confidence and wreak havoc on others. Oh boy.
She nods. Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy. Look at that lady. Take a gander.
What lustrous hair?
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. To shake this leech for some dough. I should be making my own money, to be honest, but...
Shame? You haven't really been in the presence of gentlefolk either, have you? What shame is there to be felt in front of these dock workers, cops, and hotel... Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
See? As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
It's embarrassing. How it feels to be... Yeah, the game knows how it feels to be poor. Ugh. Money! Aries, we need it! Brings a tear to your eye. Aries, are you saying you think I should click on this? Oh, I guess it's a 72% chance. I get really embarrassed by this stuff. Brought many to mind. You need to click on it. Okay, okay. Oh, 'twould be dishonorable.
Train to Moneytown.
And mine honor is my life. Sorry. I just asked for exactly what I needed. Thank you! Thank you, thank you! Yay, we did it together. We did it collectively as a group. You all got me there to do it. I would never have done it. I'm gonna say that's it. I'm gonna get out while you know, it's like if you play Inscription or another game. There's a point at which the risk becomes too great, and you just have to like be like, hey, we did it. Every viewer a member of the stream. Yeah, everybody was like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So I did it for you. That's genius. Wait, what? Eh? Bwahahaha, bwahahaha. What are we laughing at now? Oh god, why am I always confused? Every viewer a member of the stream. I love democracy. Oh, yeah, we are. This is very democratic, isn't it? It's not quite the... There's like this program that you could do to get like decisions made in like a chat. I've seen that. Every viewer a member of the stream. I don't know what this means. Is it like a part... But we are deciding things together. I feel... Every viewer. Okay. I'm gonna back out now. All of us... Oh, wait. You're all yelling at me to do it more? Wait, oh wait, you didn't get that part of the game yet, hence the confusion. Yeah, I haven't gotten there. But... No, you're fine. I was like, this is clearly a reference that everyone is understanding except for me and Geo. So clearly this is something about the game. And I was just like, eh? No worries, it's a riff on the union pamphlet which reads, every worker a member of the board. Yeah! Every viewer a member of the stream. Nice, thank you for the explanation. Okay. I'm gonna back out. I'm sorry, everyone.
Can you eat honor?
Are you
an omnivore?
Oh, boy.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer.
No.
It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out. With your Holmesian deductive methods. I am truly a detective. Yes. We're figuring this out. I'm a hard-boiled cop living on the edge. Yeah. Yeah. Just like Sherlock, I don't know what anything is except for the things I care about. Right? We're getting our knowledge.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act.
Which he most certainly will do.
Of course I will.
Now, how else can I help the RCM today?
Hard-boiled cop,
supplementing
yeah,
its
like a hard-boiled
salaries?
egg. Delicious. Hard deviled eggs. I don't know why I'm saying this.
Of course, detective.
I think I'm just
Take
getting
care.
hungry is what the problem is. That's why I said salami earlier. Kim is my goat. Everybody loves Kim here. This is the Church of Kim, apparently. Hey, I mean, word salads. Yeah. Or like your brain just goes on a tangent. I had like tuna earlier, but I think it was just tuna and nothing else really. I mean, it had some stuff added to it, but it probably wasn't enough other stuff to make me feel full. He has a halo. I've heard of this halo. Word salad, egg salad, hard-boiled cop living on the egg. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so right. I'm a hard-boiled cop living on the egg. I got money. Okay, now I can pay that guy off. Wait. I'm still doing this. I don't care. I don't care that it's dumb. I'm doing it. It'll give me the money I need to buy all my little books. All my little books, because I want to buy them.
Up here, Piggo.
Huh? Excuse me, sir. How do I get up there?
The streets will flow red once more. A great
Egg,
torrent
egg.
rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Eh?
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are...
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
She sounds Scottish? We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Yeah.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen
No.
to your partner,
Huh?
pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Wait, what? That was me hitting on her? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not how I took it. I thought I was playing because she said, want to know my blood type. And I was like, yeah. Now that you mention it, what's your blood type then? How is that me romancing her? I don't understand anything. I know. I don't think so. It says, okay, accosting a mind. I don't know. These kinds of things confuse me occasionally. Okay. He just took it seriously. Okay, okay. You keep looking off the side.
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
What? She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully towards Joyce.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the woman on the boat. But
That is on her.
Huh?
Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Eh? Ozan. Interesting.
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
In some circles, asking about blood types is flirting because of notions that blood types determine compatibility. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I was, when I was saying Ozan, I was trying to wonder what place it was. Like if it was a different country or something else. Yeah, it didn't feel like flirting, but maybe, it could be. It could be potentially seen that way. Maybe, in Japanese culture, blood type, but like asking somebody what their zodiac sign is. It's complete bunk. But, okay, Kim's last name is Katsuragi. And in Japanese culture, that's true for blood types. That it could potentially tell you what your compatibility is. Or your personality, I guess. I think it's more your personality, right? But maybe that's why he took it that way. Huh? I don't know. But I think it's your personality. But, like, it also means, like, who you get along with or, like, what kinds of things your strengths are. What your strengths are, right? Like, type A blood, type B blood, type O, type AO. That's all, like, a thing? I don't know anything about that. On a first name, let me see. Why the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
What are you doing on the wall? No.
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
It's just a line so far. AO, like, wait. Yeah, like type A and O blood, because you could be type B and O, A and O, or you can be just O, or you could be AB, and then you can be plus, or without a plus, and the plus is the antibodies, right? Or what is it called? Not antibodies. It's the, what are they called? Oh, wait. Maybe I was wrong. No, but yeah. Isn't it like that? Like, technically, B is B-O. It's not B. And A is A-O. That's how you can have type A-B. How often do I stream? Right now, I'm doing it once a week. But I'm trying to do gorilla streams as well. I work and I have school. So, it's kind of hard for me right now. But I want to start streaming like 2 or 3 times a week. That would be nice. That would be awesome, but I'm not sure if I can do that. It's gonna be really like up in the air. So for now, for sure, I'm gonna stream every Tuesday. I'm probably gonna play Disco Elysium every Tuesday. Yeah, it's just like, and then I'm gonna do like gorilla streams maybe towards the end of the week, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, those days. One of those days. Because otherwise, something else will. Because I work 40 hours, which is not like an insane amount of time, but it's enough. And then, you know, I have my school, yeah.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Huh. Okay. So you don't know what to write. Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
I would just draw something, probably, to be honest with you. Also, dang, 40 hours is a lot while going to school. Yeah, but I'm only doing 2 classes a semester. But it is a master's program, so it's like, you know, it's not technically full-time, I think. It's like, it's considered full-time for a professional, I guess. So, because the amount of work is quite a bit for just 2 classes. It's quite a lot of work. But it's not, like, impossible or anything. Yeah, fellow grad student! Yes! You know, if you can, if it benefits you, if it works out, if you have, like, a good idea of what you want to use it for, then grad program is good, I think.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Interesting.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Well, depending on the situation, she would probably stop. She'd be like, nah, now you've made it lame.
You've lessened her desire to
I
deface
knew it.
the building.
I knew it. Yeah, she would definitely do it if I said don't. How am I going to stop her? I can't watch her at all hours. She could come at night and do it. Yeah, good luck pushing through yourself. Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm in my 3rd year working on my thesis. Oh, your thesis. I'm in 2nd year uni right now. Oh, nice, nice. I hope to get there someday. Yeah. I mean, I think, like I was saying, grad school is good if you have like a path for it. Like, for me, it's like the next step for what my job. And it will just make I'll get paid more, basically. And it'll open up more doors for me. So, like, it just makes sense, you know? But for some other people, it doesn't like make sense. So, yeah, it just depends. I'm glad you're in your 3rd year working on your thesis, though. That's like really impressive. I'm just finishing my 1st year, actually. And it's gonna take about, I think, 4 years because I'm doing it like in the professional track, so it's only 2 classes a semester. Heck yeah, Godspeed, and I agree. Some places can even give you a tuition waiver if you work as a research assistant. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting a tuition waiver too, actually. But it, you know, there's some, depending on what you're doing and what you're going into and whatnot, there's quite a bit of requirements. Mine is like, yeah, I still have to pay. Don't get me wrong. The waiver doesn't like, doesn't make it free, but it waives like a specific amount, which is really, really nice. Like, very nice. I don't know if I would do it otherwise, Because it would be, well, I mean, I probably would, but I would have to save up money, you know? Or I would do like one class a semester, one class in the summer, kind of a thing. And the way that mine works, I can't take classes in the summer and the winter, but that's fine, you know? I could just use that time to relax. Anyway, this is not a class. Let's see. Do you keep looking off to the side? What are you looking at? Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Same. I still have to pay a student fee, but the actual tuition part is waived. Well, I have to pay a student fee, and I have to pay like, basically, I have a certain amount of money waived. So, like, say the waiver counts for a certain amount of money, and then anything past that, I have to pay. So if the two classes I'm taking, if the amount of credits that they have is more or whatever, then, or even if I just take the two classes, I still have to pay. If I were to take one class a semester, I wouldn't have to pay anything because it wouldn't go over the waiver amount. But it's not a lot of money. It's very little. It ends up being like, I think like $600 or $1,000 or something. Like, which for a master's program is nothing. Like a year, by the way. It's like a year. Every year I would have to pay like $1,000. But for a master's program, that's like that's no money at all, because some master's programs are super expensive. Some aren't, though. Some aren't expensive. It depends on what you're going into, and sometimes your job helps you pay for it, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of things.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Ah.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant. Fucko.
Ah, she's in her rebellious stages.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah. Okay, what was the point of even talking to her then? That seems like it was pretty useless. I mean, I guess for flavor text. How do I get up there? That's probably that part of the city that's covered by the Union. Well, let's go to the right. We were supposed to do that anyway. Then we go down and then to the right. Actually, let me go to that one place and see if I could sell this stuff. Speaking of which, I should go to bed. And I'll work on my thesis a bit more. Good luck with the game, though. I'm glad I swung by. Thank you for coming by, Core Boy. I'm also glad you swung by. Yeah, go work on your thesis. Go rest up. Sleep is very important. Very, very important. I'm still suspecting this guy because he was so suspicious with his smile and saying everything was cool, and also from the region he's from. Eventually. Thank you, and heck yeah, peace out. Yes. Yes, I'll be doing this again on Tuesday if you want to stop by. See ya. Bye-bye. Although, actually, now that I look at it, it's getting late, huh? I'm gonna play for a little more, though. This game is very, like, you fall down a rabbit hole, and you can't stop playing, I feel like. Military wear. Some kind of machine. Interesting. Bust of a woman. Interesting.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win.
Win who back? Huh.
Yes. But this sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy. Big men on big horses, clad in lamella.
A Franco-Nigerian knight. I used to be very serious about
a long, long time ago. They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps. complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed.
This is what the loyalists looked like.
Loyalists?
At first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Ah.
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution.
Oh no.
The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
Did you suss a man because he's a foreigner? Such disco. No, because he's from that place. So he's the only person there. So maybe he has a connect, is what I'm saying. But maybe that's pretty bad, huh? Oh. Maybe I'm totally off track and he doesn't have stuff hidden in the speakers. It's just that he kept telling me not to touch the speakers. So that just kind of instantly made me suspicious of him, you know? That's really what made me suspicious. But maybe I should take a look at why I said that.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even...
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
But the clothes are stolen. I'm role-playing now. But the clothes are stolen. It said that the clothes were worn and they smell like people. So he's not actually selling those clothes, is he? Like, the clothes are a lie. Because it said that the clothes were so worn that they were, like, useless. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm way off track, you know? I'm role-playing now. But secondhand clothes don't smell. I've gone to secondhand clothes stores and I bought things, and yeah, sure, they can have like a little mothball smell, but they don't smell like sweaty, which is what it said that the clothes smelled like. It said like the clothes smell sweaty. You could still smell the scent of the previous owner, which is kind of odd. Like, why would he have secondhand clothes that smells dirty, you know? Unless I read that part wrong. Hard times in Revachol. That's true. That's true. When you play, I mean, they could have just been in the car and then they got all weird smelling. It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. Contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. Nah. Product quality may not suffice. Yeah, they probably don't have a probably don't have a quality control team. Do you try to buy the plates of restaurants too and then get denied and think they are made of drugs? Huh. Restaurants sell plates? Oh. No, they don't. Especially for the petite bourgeois small business owners. It's true. He's an enterprising man. Okay. It's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart. Ah. I hear there's so many references. It's meant to give people hope. Even we could do it.
Maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
Dig up a truly cool figurine.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken.
Hello, Zentura. I am playing Disco Elysium. How have I been? I've been pretty good. Yeah. Actually, no, honestly, don't know if there are drugs in there. Oh, no. You know, but you have to stand by your principles of me being crazy. Be like, no. Even if I was actually right, but for the wrong reasons, you'd be like, no. Bad. Bad, that was wrong. And then I like, it turns out to be him somehow, but like for a completely different thing. Yeah. And then I'll be like, what do you mean? But yes, hello Zentura, hello. Have you ever played or watched Disco Elysium? This is this very interesting game so far with all the world building. Okay, I'll have to try this again. To give it to her, whoever her is. Speakers!
The boomboxes on the
Oh,
shelf
boomboxes.
look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reel. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. This is you. Golden orange.
Yeah.
A
Is it for?
sunset suite.
Could I use it for my karaoke? I will not forget that I must do karaoke at some point, right? Incidentally, on a personal note, I'm doing karaoke on Sunday. This Sunday. That will be fun. Jelly VR. Hello, Jelly. Hello. We're playing another complicated game.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
This stereo
is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel.
Wait, I have to talk to him to sell him stuff. A sunset suit, huh?
It's not often that I see officers from the RC. What can I do for you?
His courtesy
Can I
is
sell
not
stuff?
insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light
Sunset
across
suite.
the walls of the shop.
Shake your head. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence in these parts. Sorry if I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had...
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals,
I do want that boombox,
travelers, people looking for a deal. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
His voice is interesting.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Yeah. Okay, electrochemistry. Ooh.
Okay.
We messed
he
up.
definitely is high. Whatever
Huh.
it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But a guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked
course.
out loud.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
You know you want to know? Huh? Is that what you're saying? Access my pawn menu. I would literally always skip cutscenes when I play a game. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. This is like this Jelly, this game. I'm letting you know. This game is all cutscenes. It's the whole game, basically. It's a different kind of cutscene, but yes, basically.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, postcard. Wait, how do I sell these things? Ooh, pawn. Aww, I like the... Do I need this? I'll pawn this. I need that. I wonder if I need this pen. Wait, how can I not sell trash to him? Is there a trash person that I have to sell things to? Okay, I'm not gonna sell him anything.
Another time, perhaps.
Oh.
Hello again.
Wait.
How can I help you? Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
What?
I promptly sold her the gun you
What?
pawned a couple days back.
What? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to
I
another.
sold my gun?
You...
We've Kim here too. That just sounded really, really...
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a
interesting.
service weapon of the Revachol citizens'
Do what you think is
militia.
right.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to...
You weren't quiet. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to
Oh,
your
no.
life and that you... When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your...
Oh,
You
no.
sucked on a gun. Good.
What?
Very normal.
Huh? Wait, how much did I sell it for? Who bought it though? Oh my god. Wait.
15 real.
50.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be
Embrace the
a bad
cringe.
dream.
I'll try.
It's not, though.
Do not veer away from cringe.
This has got to be the most.
Wow.
There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
Oh my.
No apologies necessary, officer. She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig.
Interesting.
Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit, truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia.
Miraculously. His face doesn't reveal what's happening inside.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to.
Anyways, I gotta go see you in the next one. Thank you. Sorry, Jelly. It's probably gonna put you to sleep anyway. I'll play Pseudo Regalia one day again. Okay, let's see. At least I know I lost my side, or how I lost it. Okay, wait, but why don't we talk about what she looks like?
Of course.
I'm confused. Why can't I talk about what she looks like?
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any question. I do my best to keep my distance from all men.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing color.
Sure thing.
Thanks for the review. Let's talk about something else. Okay, I don't have any information. Okay, I guess I'm done right now. Because game design. What's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in It was brought to me to...
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna... Okay. Okay, I have to get more... I have to sell this trash that I have. How do I sell the trash, though? Okay, so if I... You said I have... Fingerless gloves, electrochemistry. Okay, so these gloves give me interfacing. +1. Interesting. -2 savoir-faire. Floor cut trousers. Okay. +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. Interesting. I'm actually impressed you missed the place where you sell those. It's probably the Freet, right? Let's go up. Wait. Savoir is kind of an important skill, sadly. I put points in that, so I'm glad that I wasted my points. Good to know, good to know. Okay, so you said... Okay, hold on. If I switch this out... Or if I put it here. Can I use this? Like... Wait, what did I just do? Okay. How do I know when I can use this? Oh, it automatically lets you see more. Okay.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Persuade him to give you money.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, anything for you.
Fiber gives more access.
Keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that
Interesting.
economy.
You find your hands deep.
Economical, but also trendy.
Composure.
Look, first hand-
I might be able to get something good out of there, actually.
The speakers
Why does it
below
auto-save?
are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the
No way, officer! These aren't for sale. They're bad. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale. Well, if you want, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra.
Interesting. Okay, so speakers aren't worth anything. Okay, let me just speak to her and then talk to the freaks.
I can't believe it felt like springtime.
Oh yeah, she was like the nice one that gave me stuff. Let me talk to that guy and then the guy with the freaks. Or the person.
Welcome to ReIto.
Eh? Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to ReIto me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Yeah! How dare you, Mr. Whoever you are, racist lorry driver. Oh, I didn't even understand when it was happening.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless.
You tell
It's
him.
men like you who keep ReIto divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
So we are in limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to ReIto.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should, but you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job.
Yeah, you tell
to
him,
make
Kim.
sure
Do you want me to hide the body?
I would advise
silence. The air between your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I've got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder. Well, I think we all learned something here. Smile at the lorryman. Oh. Oh. What are we supposed to say? I've got your back. I like that, but then the punching on the shoulder sounds kind of like heavy-handed. I think we all learned something here. I wish this was... Can I save here? I feel like this is a save moment for me. Because I'm so dumb sometimes when it comes to human interaction. Okay. A kitty interaction. Easy. Easy. Very easy. Yeah, simple. So simple. I think we all learned something here.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes.
Whatever you say, officer.
Excuse me? Uh-huh.
It's about biological determinism.
Excuse me.
Natural law, the sorting of the races.
Okay, you truly are racist.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
His accent changes a bit.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
You mean like the entire universe?
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Wow. This guy. Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay.
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kids are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's what the kids of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
This guy's crazy.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
I could kill him, huh? I don't have my gun though. Truly unfortunate.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Excuse me.
Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Mirizza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Oh my gosh. Is the lady on the boat also racist? And she just assumes that that's from that one country where the drugs are coming from. But it's from somewhere else entirely. Oh my god. I just believed everything she said. Ah.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
He eyes you wearily, unsure.
I don't know shit, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty is what it is. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so...
He's here to pick up cargo.
Wet on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe. Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you have...
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested.
No.
He's got a smoke right there, in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of...
It's my last one. Sorry, all done. I bet. Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
Okay. I don't know what I did. I mean, I clearly just am missing stuff, I'm sure.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What is this, Fritz? What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Ooh, what is this, Fashion Police?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Huh. I bet your hat would take the prize.
Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. or a singer.
We are not the fashion police. We're
I
the real
know. I was
police.
trying to get to know her.
Okay. I'm not really supposed. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it. Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know really long. Uh-huh.
Aha. What's this?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display.
What is this?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh!
A sign says, "One
Here it is.
bottles clunk into the machine."
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna give that guy my money. And then I will think about what I could buy. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna learn everything.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well?
I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services
Yay!
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
Oh.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
20
real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him.
Oh.
So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
It's a shame you've got to suck up to the union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and
Yeah.
we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Yeah.
Another thing. Great. Yes.
Okay. Wait. Oh, it's open. I can go to the back now. A different way.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must, as you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a it must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec.
It probably
Sounds
isn't.
representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle.
Oh, so at
against
least he
each of his
understands.
pots
It's just
in
we don't
turn.
speak his language. Stay masculine, mister.
You see a heavy steel door. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
Blue is for mystery.
Blue is for the cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
This is a very fun stream, but I must sleep now. Thank you so much for the entertainment. Thank you for coming. Your help was invaluable, and you had a lot of interesting facts. Come back on next Tuesday, maybe. I think I'll play again. I'm just gonna play it for a while. I know people like to jump around with different things, but I don't know. I've been enjoying just playing the same thing for a bit. But see ya.
Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there.
Huh?
I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not.
I think you like to know it's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key. Yes.
Interesting. I've been playing nothing but Noita nonstop since I decided to install it a few weeks ago. So I feel the want to stick to one game for a while. Yeah, hey, I've seen Noita. It looks really fun. I also watched a streamer play a bit of it, and it looked crazy, but I think it was because he had everything like unlocked, and he was like, he's like one of those people that like plays a lot of things and like gets like really far and like learns all the mechanics of the game. So it looked wild. He had a ton of things that he could click and unclick to make the character more powerful, if I'm remembering the right game. I might be confusing it with a different one. Actually, let me... What is the game again? Come on. Ah, it's loading. You have to be good at the game to go crazy with it? Yeah. That's what it looks like. I've also been looking at Liza P, because Liza P looks really cool. I think it would be fun to play that. Okay, never mind. I'm just sorry. I'm looking at Steam right now. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay. I'll level up next time because I have no clue what to level up. Although, wait. I do know. I can, like, level up the things I do a lot, right? I'll think about it later. Pixel art roguelite dungeon delver where you play a silly little purple wizard guy who finds spells and wands and then blows himself up because you tested something. Right. Yeah, it's that. It's that game. Oh, there's a new guy here. Or maybe I just never noticed him.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is.
Ah.
How long have you been up already? An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn
Always
rum
get
and
chainsaw
lemonade
and
into
Noita,
yourself,
okay.
boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter. What happened, man? You used to be cool. It would go well with those cigarettes.
No. Oh. I would if the game would ever give it to me when I have vampirism. Ooh. Chainsaw leads to there's being blood everywhere. And then the blood leads to vampirism? Question mark?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh. Fabron's Taxi. Whirling in Rags. Interesting. I went through about 5 runs with no chainsaw, then got a wand with 6 on it. Oh, wow.
This button looks new. but someone.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Huh.
An off-key melody starts playing after you.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Oh.
Please don't do that. Doorbells are not toys, and this one isn't even working properly. Please don't call us again.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Healing is super rare in Noita, with vampirism being one of the best options because then you can turn enemies into health potions. Delicious, delicious health potions.
The dented yellow mailbox.
Okay, well, I'm kind of flagging, so I'm wondering if I should end it here or end it soon and go to bed. Or not bed necessarily, but like decompress for 2 seconds and then probably go to bed soon. My win death in Noita is like
is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock
1
that
in
says,
140.
whirling in red. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? What do you mean, feel?
Extrasensory perception. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Legendary.
Force time isn't happening. Okay. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend.
Kick the
but
container.
It resists.
Hang for the
This
pry bar
calls
with all
for
your
a
life.
potent curse to help break its resistance.
Utter
the power words.
This is
the quality of metal is not the problem.
He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's reveling. There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly.
Let's ask the manager for the key.
I'll try again later. I suck at that game, one of the very few cases. Noita sounds fun though. But Oh, could I? Could I try something? I might give Disco Elysium a shot at some point. It also seems fun. It does.
It's still caught on the railing.
Ah, savoir faire. I've tried it. Nope.
Nope. No. That's still...
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you should play it. You should play it, Gio. I think I'm like tapped out a little bit. I'm getting tired. Hold on, let me move over. Ugh. Hopefully that's okay if I just say I'm done for the night. But like I was saying before, I'm thinking of playing this on Tuesdays. So if you do want to stop by, I usually start at 6:30 PDT or 7:30. Usually it's gonna be 6:30 to be honest with you. I might play other games through the week if I can, but like I said before, I am not sure. Oh, look at me yawning. Oh no. But yeah, it was really fun. It's really interesting learning about all of the parts of the game. There's like a lot to learn. And yeah, you could always try a geo and then see if you get something completely different out of the game for me. Because I think there's supposed to be a lot of different endings, at least 4 endings. So yeah. What else was I gonna say? If you have any suggestions about any games you think I could play or anything like that, you can leave them in the comments. You can always send them to me on Twitter, because I have a Twitter. You can send them to me on Blue Sky. You know, anywhere you think I could see them. Because I'm always up for suggestions for other games to play. But thank you for stopping by. It was really nice having you here. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if anyone wanted to say anything before I leave. Lisa the Painful. Lisa the Painful. Is that a game? Or I went to see Pain? Is that a game? I've never heard of it. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know why, it just didn't sound like a game to me, so I got confused. Okay, let me write that down. I'm sorry. I literally asked you for a suggestion, and then when you gave it to me, I still was confused. Okay. I'll look into it. I just wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. I might also put it in the comments so that I remember. Or no, I won't do that, but I'll put it somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. It sounds. I will look into the game. I'm seeing that it's grim, but that's okay. I'll look at it and see if it's not too grim. I mean, I don't know. I'll play a lot of games. I'll put up with quite a bit beforehand. I just obviously can't show certain things because it's YouTube, so I won't play just anything. But I think that would probably be fine, right? Well, anyway, thank you for stopping by. If you think of any other games on top of that later, then send it to me in the comments or something. Because it notifies me when you send those. But yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah. So, thank you. I will see you next time, maybe. Bye.